Zaza and Kawhi. I am struggling with people. This guy's got a track record. It's who he is. He's in the league now, not because he can shoot. In a league where you can't shoot, you're out of the league. Zaza's in this league because he is a subtly smart, dirty player. And I'm supposed to believe jutting his foot out is happenstance? You don't think this is a dirty play?
I don't think it's a dirty play. I really do. You think that his intention was for Kawhi to turn his ankle on his foot?
My belief is, if you look at the unnatural, what Greg Popovich and I would use his exact wording, it is an unnatural move by a player to jut your foot out. He doesn't know if Kawhi is going to fall on it, but he knows Kawhi's got about a foot to land, and there's a chance for it.
I looked at the play over and over and over again, and it just doesn't come off to me as that. And you know what? You're right. Given his history, if you want to say this is what he's in the league for, not to injure people, but the dirty stuff.
To be the
that
tough
you
guy.
need, right, that you need. Teams need that. A lot of teams have had guys like that. I don't look at it that way. I really don't. I just think it was unfortunate. Now, if Kawhi doesn't turn his ankle and keeps playing, no one would have stopped and said, look at that play. That was dirty right there. It was because they blew a 25-point lead and their star player got hurt. Okay?
All I'm saying is not all dirty plays are overt. I said this earlier. Some guys are burglars. Some guys are embezzlers. Okay? Like some guys do insider trading and hacking. Other guys rob a bank. Like not every crime you see. I think there's a lot of guys in this league. We both like Jalen Rose, right?
Yes.
Like, I love Jalen. Like, of all the analysts I work with, he's one of my favorite guys. He comes out and admits, oh, yeah, I used to do it with Kobe Bryant. I know you never thought Jalen was a dirty player.
Right. But I understand it. It's a part of the game, and there's a difference between, like, trying to hurt somebody. I guess, Colin, is the thing I'm saying, compared to doing little things to try to get an advantage or make guys think, you know, like next time you come that way, I might have an elbow for you, or you know what I mean? So I get that part of it, and yes, some of it is dirty.
Now, let's just say that LeBron loses the finals. Are we going to hyperventilate and go crazy, or are we going to have some context that he is losing to a team with 4 Hall of Famers and home court advantage?
But that doesn't, you know what? I'm not buying into that, and I'm going to give you the reason why. The Detroit Pistons in 2004 beat the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. Those guys had won 3 in a row, not leading up to that year, but 3 in a row. They added Karl Malone and Gary Payton. And you know what? They got beat. They got beat by a team with no stars. So now don't come in here and give me this whole notion that LeBron should automatically get a pass and it shouldn't hurt his career record if he loses to Golden State. That's why they play the games. It's not automatic. Nobody believed LeBron was going to come back from 3-1 last year, and he did it. So now because they have Kevin Durant, we're supposed to automatically say that he has no shot to win?
Do you know of the – I'll say this. Do you know – I got to find this stat here. It's amazing. My staff did a really good job on this. Of the top – let me find this. Of the top 12 three-point shooters percentage-wise, I think the Cavs have 6. You know, Cleveland can shoot as many threes
That's
a thing. Like,
right.
that's – like, it's funny. I have been on the kind of – my whole year I've thought this is what we're getting for a final, and I picked Cleveland to win. And then about a month ago, I looked at Golden State, and I'm like, God, it's just absurd. I think I'm teetering back to Cleveland.
But look at this. If he does lose –
he lost.
If he loses – the Jordan conversation, please, it must stop. And it just got to stop.
No.
If he loses, I already told you this, Tom Brady wound up being the LOAT, right? The luckiest of all time.
No, he's not the luckiest.
Okay? And if LeBron loses this time, he'll be the the finals failure of all time.
Oh, God.
That's where he'll be.
That's a hot take.
Did you like that? the FFOAT.
Okay, get out of here.
You like that, Kristine?
You know, I'm not with you on your Brady one, but the LeBron, I can support you.
FFOAT. Remember that. FFOAT. Finals failure of all time. A guy with such talent, and he's going to lose 5 finals.
God. He's going to get to about 13.
Are you going to make a shirt for this one, too?
Yeah, this one will be
ready. Can we get some better
when
production?
The time comes. I'm going to have a shirt for you, both of you.
By the way, Jerry West lost 8 finals.
That's all right, but we don't count that. That was a different league.
Oh, okay.
All right? I know that Jerry West lost.
Still leather round ball.
This is a guy who's the chosen one.
Oh, God.
Remember that.
Why can't you get over that? Why you guys, you're so caught up on some ink back when he was 17.
But he was supposed to be he's one of the greatest players of all time.
Of
And so you thought he should lose 5 finals if he loses this one?
Dude, if you tell me at the end of it, he goes, if you said to me in 10 years, God, it's amazing. LeBron went to 13 finals. He was 8-5. Best player of all time.
Chokes.
8-5?
But
if Brady
no,
goes to two more, if Brady goes to 2 more and splits, he's been to 7. If I say Brady went to 9 and he's 6-3, I'm like, greatest of all time.
Yeah.
What is the perfect thing? First of all, if you go 9 times and never win, you have failed. But if you go 9 and win 4, you're an all-timer. Once you start winning a few, it erases if I can get to something 10 times, who cares if I'm 6-4?
But the ultimate test is the finals, and you're going up against the arguably the best team in the league is playing you, right?
No, that's
arguably. I said arguably,
but that's not the way we all know it doesn't work that way.
So when you look at it, you say every time LeBron goes up against the best of the best, he's below average. He's 3 wins and 4 losses against the best of the best. Sure, he can run through the East. There's nobody in his way.
What you're basically saying is you're punishing people for getting into the club. And I'm saying if you get into it more than anybody, and let's say you get into it twice as many times as Jordan, I don't need you to win 9. Let's say he gets there 12 times and wins 7. So he gets there twice as much and he wins more. I'm not a person that believes in perfection. I don't think you can live a perfect life. I don't think you can be a perfect parent. I don't think you can be a perfect basketball player.
I agree with that. But I think when somebody can go 6-0 at the highest level against the best,
okay,
it separates you from everybody else.
Except Bill Russell, who went 11 of 12.
And there were 3 teams in the league or whatever it was.
Or LeBron, who's going to go 7 of 13. You wait. When he goes to 5 more, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to be
if he doesn't win another one, say I'm going to give you his 5. Say he does not win another title.
How many does he have
You're
right now?
going to tell me he's the greatest player of all time?
How many does he have right now?
He's got 3 wins. He's 3-4.
Okay.
So he's going to go 3-9 in the NBA Finals, and you're going to sit there and tell me he's the greatest player of all time?
I think he's going to win.
Because he went to 13.
If he wins 2 more and goes 5 of 13, he's the greatest of all time. I'm sorry. If I get in there over twice as many as you, I win.
That's it.
You're looking for perfection.
I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for a guy who's able to rise to the occasion in the biggest moments. I always say this. Bobby Cox of the Atlanta Braves, they won 15 or 16 National League East, and they won 1 World Series with 3 Hall of Fame pitchers on the same staff. You think that's great? I would rather my team go twice and win 2 championships rather than winning 16 divisions in a row and winning 1 World Series. How much disappointment was that?
I don't know. I got to go. I like getting to championships.